Universe 7, Goku, how are you guys going to win? How are you going to win? I cannot see it unless they pull some BS. How are they going to win, right? The second Universe 11's team shows up, they feel that power. The second Goku goes up to Toppo, basically trying to intimidate him a little bit because Goku just loves to fight. You've got Jiren popping up right behind him like, hey, either the rules change or Toei's pulling some bullshit, right? Especially if Jiren is that mortal that is stronger than every single god of destruction. And to be honest with you, we saw 4 gods of destructions of the 4 most powerful universes that were exempt going at it at the beginning of this episode, and it was cool, right? It was some fireworks. But it wasn't as much damage as I'd expect from them. And I'm gonna have to guess that that's because they're in the world of Void. They're not in their respective universes. If they were in their respective universes, you'd see a lot more destruction, maybe even the destruction of their universe if these 2 gods were going at it. All I'm gonna say is this, they pushed teamwork as the thing that would save the Universe 7 team, right? You had Gohan, the team captain, looking at Vegeta like, you better use some good teamwork. And then you had basically all eyes on Frieza like, yeah, I'm gonna use great teamwork, and Roshi's like, nope, sorry, this ain't gonna happen. And it's true, just because we had a few episodes of great teamwork between Piccolo and Gohan doesn't mean these Universe 7 characters have a history of working with each other and developing the ultimate tag team combos, at least not in the same way that the Pride Troopers do, right? Because we have an episode where the Pride Troopers are basically all working together as a unit, and seemingly that's what they do time and time again. These rules are literally set in their favor. On top of the fact that we spent the last few weeks recruiting Frieza, and now he's conspiring with Frost on some Trump Comey shit with the Russians, right? Like, I'm half American, I'm half Russian, but we can't be playing both sides, alright? This is the Tournament of Power, it's do or die, it's your team or the other team. You can't be doing no, like, juggling the balls around. Like, this ain't the Dragon Balls, bitch! I mean, even if Beerus and Champa's universe work together at the beginning against the other universes, eventually they're going to turn on each other, and Frieza, Frost, they seem to be like on some fuck everybody shit from the jump, right? Like they're not friends with anybody, so I'm guessing they're just in it for a good fight. I'm wondering how that's going to turn out, because here's the thing, like Universe 6, it's not like every single one of their members would be against working, with the Universe 7 members, for instance. I think Hit and Goku respect each other enough to maybe where they could work together, right? I mean, Cauliflaw and definitely not working with Goku, right? She slapped him or whatever, but at the same time, someone like Kaba or someone like Kale could, right? So not every single one of the Universe 6 members would be against working with the Universe 7 members. But, that's just not how this tournament is set up. This tournament is set up to where it's like, like they're going to be eating away at each other. So I'm wondering how this is going to turn out, guys. It's like, when we saw Jiren just pop it up right behind Goku, basically like avoiding all of those blocks that those 4 gods basically sent his way. He didn't even move. How is he gonna win? I mean, if Gohan and Piccolo basically knock this guy out of the stage or whatever, because we know that power isn't everything in this tournament, right? It's about teamwork. Even though teamwork is more in Universe 11's favor, so stop pushing as teamwork's gonna save our freaking universe. It doesn't make any sense, right? If Gohan and Piccolo end up taking Jiren out, the most hype-ass mortal in the entire multiverse, I'm gonna be so done. I know I sound a little pessimistic about these circumstances, and it's true, and I've been talking a little bit of shit, but I'm so freaking happy the Tournament of Power is here. I've been waiting a year, right? And it could just be that it's not only our members that get brought back to life if our universe wins, it's everybody, because maybe Zeno just enjoyed this tournament so much that he wants to see them fight again in the future when they develop their skills more. That's a very big possibility. Our boys will figure it out. I'm just so excited to see exactly what they will do, because clearly some characters are just outclassed. Goku, who we find out that Frieza is tied to. That's embarrassing, alright? You should not be tied to Frieza. But Jiren telling Goku to get lost. That was mean. That was mean. We know in the Dragon Ball universe, words hurt more than punches and kicks. Like, you know what I mean? You can fuck somebody up till they're nearly dead, they got blood gushing out, but telling them that you ugly or something, that's some next level shit in the Dragon Ball universe. You don't do that, you know, words be really mean in DBZ. I think Goku needs to get humbled, you know, like, bitch be humble, sit down, Goku, because he's walking up to Toppo, right? And he's basically challenging him. Toppo says, I'm not interested in, you know, personal scruffles or whatever, like, I'm actually fighting because of justice, because I think you're a dumbass, and I think you're a danger to everybody, which is kind of true. But when you think about the fact that there's yard rats that can manipulate time and space on, like, for instance, Universe 2 team, right, and he's going to be fighting in the Tournament of Power, when you think about the fact that gravity levels are adjusted to, you know, different universes, and Goku's a part of one of the weaker universes, and we saw him trying to fly, and he couldn't, right, he went straight down. When you think about the fact that there was a time bomb on our team named Frieza, ready to explode in our faces, when you think about the fact that Jiren's there not even moving on some like, yo, he mastered hits time skip times 100 type of shit, didn't even have to move to dodge all those things, it's like, Goku, stop. You might end up somehow winning, but it won't be you. It'd be other circumstances, right? Unless, of course, Toei pulls some bullshit, and it's just gonna be really weird to see exactly what type of a transformation or what superpower Goku pulls out, because he's gotta have something up his sleeve that he hasn't shown us yet that makes him so confident against guys like, for instance, Toppo. Guys, again, he could sense Jiren's presence. He could tell to some degree how powerful he is. This episode was so special, guys. I'm really only saying that because the tournament's about to start. But then again, you know, since when do we see 4 Gods of Destructions going at it? Not every single day, and it was a real treat. I wish we would have seen them fight outside of this world of Void, but it was cool to see them test out this material. Apparently, this platform is made out of a material stronger than this Hachin material from Universe 7. They ended up fixing up some of the weak spots, whatever that means, and in a way they're going to get so many cheats because they're going to see all these characters fight. They can prepare for a future tournament because, again, I've made a video about this, but this tournament is not going to be the last tournament of power, guys. It's just not. Tell me what you guys think about this episode. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What you think about Beerus putting up with Vegeta's bullshit, having to grab Frieza's hand, or Beerus getting embarrassed that fucking they jumped down holding hands? I loved all those little moments, to be honest, and that's why I really respect Vegeta, because Goku will hold the hands of the murderer of his child. Vegeta will never, right? So that separates Goku and Vegeta, that Goku will just constantly